I uploaded a tweet yesterday on X because Javante had popped up on Dean the Great stream, and he pops up. He's hanging out with Broner, and he shows up with a backpack, and he's kind of dressing like a little kid. Because I noticed there's like this thing where these grown ass men in their 30s and whatnot, they still want to dress like they in school and shit, wearing book bags. And a lot of the tank ticklers, a lot of these like weird ass guys with cartoons and shit and they decal, they all start swarming. And I'm responding to all of them because I'm fucking around. I did that to make y'all mad. What it do, Lalo S said, what it do, Darren Hodges? We out here, George, we out here, Michael, we out here. A lot of these fucking these weirdos, what it do, Killer B? They start coming at it like, why you gotta hate on Tank? Why he can't? Yo, what the fuck do you care what I tweeted, fam? Like, what do you even care? See, if you would have tweeted the opposite, say you would have had a tweet where you talking about how much you like his book bag, you know what I would have did? Not a motherfucking thing. I wouldn't have left a comment. I wouldn't have gave a shit. Like, the fuck do I care what a stranger online thinks? But they seen me say, yo, when did it become cool for a 30-year-old man to be wearing a book bag, right? They didn't like that. Oh, they didn't like that shit. They just now stopped replying to that shit. They've been replying to that shit all day. And I was periodically going in and out because I went to the gym. I was there for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Then I went to Firehouse Subs. I got a fucking steak melt. I ate the fucking steak melt. I took a nap. I come back. Motherfuckers are still in that shit. Real talk, no. Cause it was one dude. What was his name? He Who Knocks. He Who Knocks. Yo, my God. This dude spent his whole morning and afternoon on that tweet. Literally the whole fucking, no, really from last night till this morning till the afternoon on that tweet. And I'm like, I don't know how that's a win for you, homie. I don't really know how you could spin that to being a win that you spent that much time talking about that shit. About what the fuck a stranger tweeted at that. Like, motherfucker, why don't you just stay on your page and mind your fucking business? And I know you can't. You got that single mother energy. I know you can't. You single mothered out. You need to argue. You gotta let it out and all that bullshit. And I seen Mark start fucking with him. Mark's Real Talk started fucking with him. And typically the dude started getting bigoted because he started saying this and that about Spanish people and shit like that. And I don't feed into that shit. I ain't gonna call you out your name because I'm proving a point. I'm proving by not doing what you doing that you are not a victim. You are what you say other people are. Where you think other people are prejudiced, no, you are prejudiced. That's why you started saying all that. Well, what do Spanish people got to do with what does that even have to do with anything? Proving a point. What it do, Luisito? Que lo que mi niño? Dwayne, we in here. MW2. I'm proving a point. I'm not going to do to you. I'm not going to do to you what you pretend people do to you. I'm not going to do that because I'm not mad. You are. That's why you had to start with the prejudice shit. I'm not mad. I'm laughing at your ass that you like 20 something and you lost all your hair. Yo, homie, I'm in my mid 40s. But you supposed to be the alpha. You supposed to be the alpha. Didn't he say that, Mark? He said he was the alpha to us. He's the alpha. It's a little hard to sell when you lost all your motherfucking hair. Is that why you got all them tattoos to distract people from the fact you bald in your 20s? But he started saying a lot of just really bigoted stuff about Hispanic people and shit. And I didn't feed into that because, like I said, I'm not the one that's mad. I don't really have to resort to that. I don't have to do stuff like that. Two, my skin is thicker than yours. That shit does not really offend me. What you gonna say, that I eat tacos? Yeah, I actually do. Yeah. I do eat tacos from time to time. Bro got a skin condition all over his scalp. Yeah. It was a dude. If you go to the tweet, Devo, it's a dude. I think his name is He Who Knocks. He got so fucking mad at Mark, he blocked him. I wish he would block me. Yo, block me, fam, please. Block me. You know? I don't want to fucking interact with you. And that's the shit about social media. People think that because you're on there, it gives them an excuse to interact with you. And I'm like, nah, it's a lot of times I'm on Twitter and I don't interact with shit. I don't interact with shit. If I see a tweet from He Who Knocks, you think I give a fuck about that shit? No. The fuck do I care what he talking about? But whenever I post something, motherfuckers want to talk to me. And they really think they doing something by going places that they not wanted. You know how Clarissa went to the MVP party and nobody invited her, right? Nobody really wants you there. That's the same shit they do in my tweets. Ain't nobody invite you over here. The fuck you want? Well, I gotta say, well, you could say that shit, but nobody fucking cares, bro. You guys say your shit. Now what? I still don't fucking care. And what? Because I said Javante is a 30-year-old man wearing a book bag. Why you got it? Y'all always looking for a fucking excuse to act like some children and some homos. Straight up. Always looking for an excuse. That motherfucker too old to be wearing a book bag. Another motherfucker told me, oh, well, you don't be seeing the people in the NFL, in the NBA. And I asked him, oh, is Javante in the NFL and the NBA? Yo, man. You fucking losers, man. Oh my God. Motherfucker said, you don't be seeing motherfuckers. Yeah, I do. I do be seeing motherfuckers in the NFL and the NBA wearing book bags. I do. But Javante ain't in the NFL or the NBA. So what the fuck you talking about? He in the NFL? What he got in there? Action figures? Pokemon cards? Wave grease? Nah, he ain't even got wave grease because his hair braided, so it ain't even wave grease. The fuck he wearing a book bag for? And I see what it is. That's why it's a rhetorical question. You got a lot of grown ass men that want to keep dressing like they're little kids. You 30, homie. You 31. Why you want to look like you going to school? You not carrying nothing important in there. Ain't no laptop in there. Ain't nothing in there, bro. BNB party. You at a BNB stream with Dean the Great. What you got in the book bag? He got the newest Pokemon ETB. I noticed that shit, that there's always this discourse. He can't have Drogas because he's on probation, Turk. It can't be the Drogas. He's on probation. Obsession movie is based on Tracy Cortez. Really? Oh shit, I gotta see that. The motherfucker had a book bag on. I'm like, why is this 31-year-old man showing up to a party with a book bag on? What you got in there? Doritos? What you got in there, fam? What you brought to the party? What you got in there? Jenga? You know what I'm saying? They get wild defensive about every fucking thing, bro. Brim, what it do? Tell me these motherfuckers don't get defensive like, yo, is that your family member? Why you always so invested in every fucking body, bro? Always invested in everybody. Yo, if a motherfucker sat there talking shit about George Lopez, Yo, dog, I couldn't give two farts. I couldn't give a shit. If a motherfucker sat there talking shit about Ryan, you think I give a fuck? Or Lopez? I don't care, bro. I don't care about none of them people because don't none of them people pay no bills around here. It's not like let me put it another way. It's not a Spanish anything that I give that much of a fuck about that I'm gonna be arguing from yesterday to this morning to this evening. Nah, I don't fucking care. They don't pay no bills around here. I don't got no idols, but y'all do because y'all argue. Yeah, you do. Anything that gets said in the open, anything that gets said, y'all gotta go defend him. I'm gonna call Jesse. I'm gonna call him. Anything. Yo, dog, you could sit here talking shit about Jaime Munguia and Armando Resendiz and William Zapata. You could talk shit about all the Spanish fighters, and guess what? I don't care. I'm not gonna argue with you about none of that shit. You know why? Do you know why? Because I don't give a fuck about you. So I don't give a fuck what you think. How the fuck you gonna spend 14 hours talking about some shit you saw on Twitter, bro? And then try to make excuses for the shit. No, you just nothing. You didn't do nothing, bro. You wasted a lot of your own time on two people that don't give a fuck about you. Congratulations. Congratulations, yo. You won. Fucking shit, bro. I couldn't give two fucking shits, bro. If a motherfucker sat there talking about Ryan's shirt, Teofimo's bomber jacket, Armando Resendiz's belt buckle. If a motherfucker sat there talking about William Zepeda's wave grease or whatever shit he putting in his hair, do you think I'm going to spend 14 hours of my life arguing about that shit? Real talk, no, because Real Talk seen it. Real Talk was there. He seen the shit. That motherfucker was arguing from last night to this morning. Because a motherfucker said something about Javante Bookbag. What the fuck are you, his fucking fashion consultant? You better leave him alone. You could tell he's twisting his neck all up in his house, wagging. You better, yeah. Like, yo, dog, you don't know how you look doing that shit. See, you only looking at it, you looking at it how you would look at it based on the standard of your living, which is no standard. Other motherfucker looking at that like, yo, did this grown ass man really spend 14 hours defending a book bag? Yo, for real, right? You better not. You better not, Javon. You better, like, yo. Better leave him alone. That's how the fuck he looked to me. Then you had like other little people in between there. I say some slick shit back. They'll say some shit to me and I'll say some slick shit back. You had another dude hiding behind a fucking picture of Uzi Vert. Yo, dog, how fucking ugly do you gotta be to hide behind a picture of Lil Uzi Vert? That motherfucker, that motherfucker looked like the typical homeless cat that you pass by in New York. Like, that dude looked homeless. He looked faint out. And you think so little of your own face that you decided I'm gonna use his instead. Why the fuck is y'all even on social media? If the only way for you to be on social media is to hide behind like Google shit and cartoons and all this other shit, then why you even on there? You socializing clearly is not your strength. Why you even on there? You ain't getting no money, so why you even on there? Luisito, que lo que, mi niño? You think Tank is someone scrappy? Who's his Zerto? I think Broner fucked him in his ass, bro. You asking who is Tank Who has that same dynamic? Zerto and Scrappy is Broner and Tank. You ain't see when Broner said, "Yo, Tank, my little brother, I love him." Right? You ain't see Tank face? Yeah. You ain't see Tank. Yo, go back. Yo, the stream is up. It's on Twitter. When Broner's like, "Tank, my brother," he's saying wild drunk shit, and then the camera pan over the Tank, and Tank like, because he's still having flashbacks. His ass still hurt. His ass still hurt from that shit, bro. It's a couple of times in that live that Tank is in the frame of the camera, and when they pan over to him, he just looked mortified, like. It's a couple of times that shit happened. I'm wondering, what is you not supposed to be there? Were you not supposed to be there? Is that like a condition of your probation that you can't be? Because sometimes it should be like that. You can't be around certain people. Because why he kept looking surprised, like, yo, Trey. I'm just saying, bro. It's a couple of times in that live that they looked over at Tank, and Tank looked like he got caught jerking off or some shit. He like, and I don't know why he kept doing that. I'm like, what, is he not supposed to be there? Because there's drugs, there's alcohol, and I'm like, well, he is on, and he still got the legal case going on and all that. So what, was he not supposed to be there? Motherfucker looked like he got caught jerking off. Like, I don't know. I don't know. But I had a lot of fucking fun with that. At the same time, that's why I don't really tweet like that though. Cause I don't really want motherfuckers talking to me. Like, yo, I don't want to talk to none of y'all. I don't give a fuck what y'all think about boxing. Motherfuckers coming to me with all they, well, it is social media. Yeah, it's social media, but that don't mean I want you to talk to me, bro. You understand that? It's just like real life. It's a lot of people in real life. They don't want to talk to you. Just like it's a lot of people on social media. They don't want to talk to you. What is the point in telling me what you think if I don't fucking care? Then what is the point? Ray, I think Shock gonna win that fight, man. I got Shock. Shock done been through some real squabbles with some real people. Rocky Hernandez, Robson Conceição 2 times. More recently, Nick Ball. Shock is clutched in a motherfucker. I got Shock. Plus, he from Texas like me, so shout out to Texas. He from Texas like me. And yeah, real discussion was all in them tweets, man. He was all in them shits. Cause it was, like I said, it was a lot of incel type motherfuckers. Like, motherfuckers got anime pictures in they shit and shit. Motherfuckers got Google stock images. And I be thinking like, yo, I already know you're young. I already know that yeah, you're young. Cause no fucking fully grown adult with a functioning brain is gonna be wasting their time on shit like y'all young motherfuckers. Shout out to my man Trey Duck. I got Ray. Wanna make Oh shit. Oh shit. Do I want to take that bet? 20 yams. Let me think about it. I do got shocked though. Like, I ain't moving off of that. Yeah, I got shock in that one. I got shocked. Bronor might be happy to see Dean laying on the sofa. No, because that's the other shit, right? Like, check it out. Broner is a homo. That's like already established. That dude been trying to make out with Dean the Great since they started hanging out. Like, all these little dudes, and what I've been saying about the Tank fans, yo, a lot of them dudes just want to have sex with him. It ain't no boxing shit. They just want to get fucked in their ass by that dude. So of course they look past Broner's latent homosexual tendencies. This dude was really sitting there looking at Dean's ass. To my yo, I ain't know you was built like that. This fat boot, yo, he called him a fat booty guy. And it's like, so y'all just gonna look past that. And y'all gonna look past that he really tried to kiss Dean in the mouth. And y'all gonna look past that he tried to kiss Javante in the mouth. This is all facts. This is not shit that I'm saying to be fucking funny. This is facts. That motherfucker really tried to kiss Dean in the mouth more than once. And y'all going, yo, AB coming back, baby. AB, he coming back. Yo, all of y'all is gay. All of y'all some Lil Zane, Cisco, DL ass motherfuckers. Yeah, I've been saying all that tough shit, all that sagging fake tough shit. Yo, listen, all y'all motherfuckers play hide the peanut butter. Nobody believe y'all. Y'all weigh 120, 130 pounds soaking wet. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. A lot of y'all motherfuckers is fruity as shit. That's how the fuck you end up running to my tweet arguing about a fucking book bag because your ass is fruity. Fruity ass little motherfuckers, man. All them little motherfuckers is fruity, man. That's my art. You remember that motherfucker, Mark? The other that's my art. That's my, like, yo, that's your art. So you sit around at home drawing Lil Uzi Vert? This the shit you draw? So many motherfucking inspirational shits. You could draw fucking Goku and Vegeta. You could fucking draw Batman, Spider-Man. You could draw Chloe Bailey's beautiful, magnificent ass crack. Nah, I'ma draw a Lil Uzi Vert. This the shit I'm gonna do. This what the fuck I'm gonna do. And then post it on fucking Twitter. And I'm supposed to take you seriously. I hope you fucking watching me right now. I know a lot of y'all is. It was another motherfucker. He don't like Javante. He don't like Clarissa. No, I don't like him. What the fuck you gonna do about it? Follow me? Watch my videos? Jump on my fucking dick? What the fuck are you gonna do about it? Shout out to Luisito. Tank is going to start calling him the D is great. You know what I'm saying? You know who they really are? Check it out. Dean is the kid who got caught popping shit and took a hard elbow to the jaw. Dean is the kid who got caught making passes at somebody's wife and got smacked right in his fucking face. That's them. Because the moment you step outside of that digital environment, reality hits and you can't do shit about it. That's why the most you could do is be a nuisance on the internet. That's all you could do. I'm just gonna come. I'm going, yeah. You gonna do that and then what? The fuck is that doing? Why you gotta hate on? How is it hating, bro? That dude is 31 years old wearing a book bag. He probably got the Thule in there. Well, if he got the Thule in there, then he's a fucking idiot because he's literally fighting a legal case right now. And then wonder why motherfuckers spend more than half their life in the fucking prison system for doing dumb fucking shit. He probably got the radio. Yeah, you know what? He's a fucking moron, so he probably does. Yeah, he probably does. You're right. I can't get over how fucking retarded Gen Z is, bro. I can't, like, yo, like, what is wrong with a lot of y'all? The fuck is wrong with a lot of y'all? Y'all ugly, y'all dusty, y'all age faster than we do, but supposedly y'all drink less alcohol, so that don't even make sense. Hurricane stupid. They post a, they say that this younger generation drinks less alcohol than we did. So why the fuck are they aging faster? All these motherfuckers look like they in their 30s when they in their 20s and shit. Then you got he who knocks. Fam, you gotta be in your 20s or something. And you already lost all your hair? But you the alpha though, that lost all his hair in his 20s. That's fucking crazy, bro. I'm definitely more than Yo, dog, I was a fucking alcoholic in my fucking 20s, bro. Yeah. Fucking alcoholic. Jack, gin, Bacardi, Savecca, vodka, all the good shit.
What's good
Yo,
with
that
you, man?
shit was lit, bro. Fucking he who not.
That
Yo,
nigga
I
stupid.
couldn't get over just yo, do you know how fucking sedity you are, bro? Coming over here arguing about a fucking book bag, bro. You know how sedity you got? You better not. You who remember Living Color?
Oh,
Men, remember two hands in a what was the shit with Damon Wayans and David Allen Greer when they would watch the movies and shit?
God damn it.
Damon had the little head. He had the little head.
Mm-mm.
What was the name of that shit, man? In a twist.
Yeah, it was like a Cisco and Niebuhr movie. They
That
I know
yo,
what
I
you're talking
said,
about. Yeah,
yo, Herb, you missed that shit, Herb. I was on X yesterday, and I seen that Javante, he basically dressed like Ash Ketchum. Like that's like you make it a point to leave your fucking house dressed like Ash Ketchum, and you
You got to catch them
31.
all, bro.
He,
You got to
he,
catch
he,
them all.
he trying to he trying to catch all the warrants, Jay, because he gotta know. he trying to get all the warrants. Gotta catch them all. Gotta catch them all. Oh,
Oh shit!
yo, that judge.
Oh,
Yo, I'm gonna tell you something. That fucking judge, and I think that's Judge Althea. That fucking judge don't like him. That fucking judge.
why don't she
That's the
lock his
judge.
ass up?
I think she's trying. You know what I really think? I think she's seen him. I think them reissuing that warrant because that's the old warrant. They already issued that. And they
Yeah.
said, well, he's cooperating with the police. So, until, like it made sense that, like, yeah, we can't really hit him with a warrant for charges that didn't stick. We don't know if these charges against him is going to stick. So, how we going to hit him with this warrant? So, for them to come back with the same fucking warrant, I'm like, you know what it is? He probably wasn't supposed to be at that party. I'm just guessing, but something telling me that Althea was at home rubbing one out. Right? She's rubbing one out, and she goes on Twitter and she sees he's at that party. I'm like, see, nah, fuck this shit. This motherfucker get away with too much. Fuck this shit. This motherfucker getting away with too much shit.
What's up, AJ?
No, but
Yo,
when I knew I
going
heard his
on?
feelings, bro, like, cause he was comfortable going back and forth with me for fucking hours, right?
Jules, them fools,
When
they
what
just
drove
as
him
bad
to
as the
finally
Wilder
fucking
fans
block
and
me?
Floyd fans.
Country real talk is talking. You
I
understand
can't
that?
hear him.
You
No, I
understand
can't
that
hear
shit?
him.
You
I
better
cannot
hear
hear
him
him.
because he's fucking talking.
I cannot hear the man.
Well, you fucking
I'm
get
not-
you better hear him because
Because I
he's fucking
stopped talking
talking.
because you were talking,
Oh,
fucker.
fuck off. I got issues with it, obviously, because I can't hear a word he's
No,
saying.
just country, just drop off and come back in, bro. Just drop off, come back in. First,
Oh, I
before I
missed you
pass it back to
guys.
you,
No, but
Mark.
like I was saying, like
Wait, before I
he
pass
was
it, Matt, because let me read the super chats. Shout out to Boxing Duran Burner. Yo, Jules, thoughts on Real Talk jumping on IBFP to shit on Bud for 2 hours last week. He said Bud defended his titles versus Cans and he aged out Canelo. Oh no, you didn't say that. You didn't say that.
maybe I smoke a lot of weed, so I don't exactly remember. But
Oh, you said that,
fuck you
man?
coming? What? Hold on, real quick. What the fuck you coming over here snitching for, bro? Like you corny for that,
He ratted you out, bro.
bro. Fucking gay
Shout
ass
out to
nigga.
Chicago in Living Color. Hated it. That wasn't the name of the thing, though. It was Men at the Movies. Men on Movies.
Men
It
on
was
film. Men on film.
Men on
film.
film. It is.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
is. Remember
No,
Damon?
but they
Two
they did other shit too. Like 2 snaps, double Z formation. Tell a friend.
and a twist. Yo, you remember when the light fell on Damon Wayans and he turned straight? And then the shit fell on him and he turned gay again. Shout out to motherfucking Luis. Herb, please teach these youngins about these prosties. Yo, for real, these motherfuckers, what I think is going on before I pass it to Mark, these motherfuckers is so unskilled at getting pussy that they turn gay. They start staring at Javante for too long and he start looking like a bitch. Like he start looking like a girl to them. Like, Javante kind of pretty.
Yeah, with the painted nails and everything. Hell yeah, bro. I could work with that.
Now go ahead, Real Talk.
No, I was saying like when I know I truly hurt his feelings and got to him was because he was comfortable going back and forth with me for hours, right? It wasn't until I brought up that his eyes were wide as fuck and that he was bald that he finally fucking blocked me and was like, all right, bro. I hurt that
Yo,
nigga's feelings, bro.
cause the dude eyes like he looked like Black Brandon Figueroa. Like he he got the space shit going on.
Bro, I told him, like, you ever seen the movie Fishtails, bro? You look like that nigga Oscar off Fishtails,
No,
dog.
oh God, he looked like Black Brandon Figueroa. Like his shit's like he looked like a deer. Like his shit's out there somewhere. Like he trying to see both sides of the traffic stop or whatever. Shout out to George. Nonito Donaire versus rookie Prince Nassim.
Ooh, that's a good one. Damn.
118.
Wow. Oh,
I might have to. No, I might.
I think Prince gets him.
I might go Prince.
I'm going
I'm
Donaire.
leaning towards Donaire.
I might have to go Donaire, bro. At 118.
Jules, remember, young Donaire was better at 112 and 115, not 118.
I'm saying, I'm thinking about the Donaire that scared the shit out of Inoue. If that Donaire shows up, if that Donaire shows up.
But Prince Nassim,
Prince Nassim,
man, he was a slippery motherfucker, man. He was
his style, I think would have given him fits.
You know, yeah, hell yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that style would have given Nonito fits because Nonito likes guys who are straight up and down. Imagine him trying to fight a slippery motherfucker like Nassim.
He was but never forget, Ignacio. He wasn't too slippery for Marcos. He wasn't too.
Yeah, but you gotta remember that was
by
after.
That point, he wasn't like fighting the way he used to. By that point, I don't know what the fuck. He
was
doing
but the other thing is, what I'm saying is, what Barrera used to beat him was just solid fundamentals. No flash, no pizzazz, just solid fundamentals, bro. I think a lot of that flashy shit, to throw some guys off. But I'm saying, if we talking about that 118, if you give me that Nonito that fought Inoue. Yeah, I pick him over Nassim. Yes, I pick him over Nassim.
If I get the Hamed prior to the Kelly fight, I'm taking Hamed.
Okay. Shout out to all right. I did that. I read that one. Okay, go ahead, Mark. Cause the shit is the guy's eyes is really fucking far apart. And he looked like he got the Ice Spice shit where it's like, oh, mama was drinking vodka. He got the Ice Spice shit. Like he about to start rapping and shit. You know, be like, yeah, you got the Ice Spice shit, bro. You spicy out here, bro. Why the fuck your eyes are so far apart?
You fucking Jules arguing with Ice. What is it? JJ. JJ Ice
Looks like he was gonna have Down syndrome and halfway just decided never mind.
Yeah, like somebody paused the Down syndrome. It was downloading and they paused the shit and he came out like or whatever. And it's like, it was all over Tank's. It was all over Tank's fucking book bag is what it was. That I'm like, yo, and this the shit. It's not like it's just Tank. It's a lot of guys that try to do that. I noticed they're like, you try to dress like you still in school, but you in your 30s and shit. Like you got the book bag and shit. And it's like grow up, bro.
Bro, do you not remember Conor McGregor calling out Floyd Mayweather for that shit? Like, he's 40.
Yeah. And he's 40. And the shit is that, like, look, I'm going to say the shit.
What's he carrying the school bag for? You can't even read.
That was like fucking 5. Like 10, 11 years ago?
It's a lot of fake hood motherfuckers that's always looking for an excuse to be gay. I'm going to say the shit. Say the shit. It's always a fucking excuse to do some girl ass, gay ass shit. The little bag, and then at least it's not a purse, fam. You know that Javante wore a purse, right? Literally, he wore a purse, bro, with the little,
then the painted nails and shit.
Literally, like all this fake tough shit and all this hood shit, so that Broner could be blowing kisses at your ass and trying to make out with Dean the Great, bro. A lot of y'all motherfuckers is sus, bro, for real. Straight up.
So I mean, but let me ask y'all something. I mean, like, is Adrian Broner is Broner pregnant with twins?
Let me tell you something.
Like,
bro.
Why the fuck is his stomach that fat?
My God, that's not. Listen, my God, that's not food. The way his shit is, that's not food, and that's not fat. That is cirrhosis of the liver. Waiting to happen.
That's hell. Oh, my God.
You don't see, he not for real fat because his arms is still thin. He not for real fat. It's just his gut. Like listen,
He's got an inflamed diet. He's got an inflammatory diet.
Yeah, like that shit is gonna kill that motherfucker. Like
he gonna be dead. He gonna be dead in like 5 years.
No, Jules, but what you were
Cirrhosis shit is
saying
not a
about the younger generation aging worse, you got to remember, like, yes, this is the generation that drinks the least amount, but they're also the highest rates on antidepressants and pills, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I would be depressed too if I was gay for Javante, like these
Type
guys. Like that
shit.
shit is depressing. Like,
If we're gonna be gay, be gay for
Bro, it's the latent homosexual tendencies, way.
I'm saying, like you got they in a tough spot, Jason. The guy hasn't fought in over a year. He still likes girls and shit a little bit, and they want him to fuck them in their ass. And
No,
and
but like
depressing.
real rap, like all jokes to the left. Javante, he displays a lot of traits of someone who is a closeted homosexual, bro. Like, you put your hands on women a lot. You like to paint your nails. You walk around with purses and shit. You dress flamboyantly in loud clothes.
Listen. At this point, it's not. We beating a dead horse. We Jose Benavidez. If we say that by now, it's established. Javante is gay, my guy. Brona sat there and tried to make out with your ass. Like, he literally did that. And what you do? You gonna go hang out with him again? You gonna go back? He literally, you understand that? You understand that?
That sounds like straight behavior. I don't know what you're talking about.
Nah, because if a nigga tried me like that, not only am I whooping his ass, I'm not gonna fuck with that nigga no more.
Jason,
what the fuck?
Exactly. Jason, imagine you get off the job, you hit the ball with the homie from the
No,
job.
I'm not gonna imagine that. I'm not gonna imagine it.
And he try to bust a schlob, which like, nah, we not hanging out at. What the fuck we gonna hang out at that for? For what?
He's just eccentric, Jules.
No. And you go back.
Funny.
If you go back and you look at that stream, like I said, it's like 3 times in that stream that they'll look over to Javante. Brona talking his homo shit like, Javante, my little brother, right, and they pan over to Javante, and he literally looked like he got caught jerking off, like.
Good Lord.
That nigga got caught with his underwear around his ankles, bro.
Oh man, I missed y'all. It's good to be back.
Shout out to Luis Provodnikov versus Kavaliauskas for the racist belt. Ooh.
I'm gonna give it a Kovalev.
I'm gonna go Kavaliauskas ever since Bud whooped his ass.
I'm gonna go Provo because I think Provo. I mean, like, the shit is Kavaliauskas is bigger than Provo. Provo was a 40-pounder. Kavaliauskas is a big 147, but he. I'm gonna go Kavaliauskas. I'm gonna go Kavaliauskas.
Yeah, but this is for the racist beltway.
No, I'm going
Shout
Provo because I can pronounce his name.
She sounds like provolone. Shout out to Kevin. Pavlik versus bro. That's not hard, bro.
I got Pavlik.
Kelly beats the shit out of him.
Yeah, he be in there.
Dog, Kelly would fucking dog. Kelly would dog walk Caleb, bro. Like, that ain't even that ain't a hard pick. Shout out to Lex. Devin Haney versus Brandon Rios at 135. Who y'all pick? Nah, I'll go Devin. I'll go Devin.
Brandon Rios ain't shit.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna like. I was gonna say, like, Brandon Rios ain't never been shit my whole life. He ain't never been shit. 35, 47. He has never been shit, bro. He is, you know what I'm saying? He the boxing version of Nate Diaz. Shout out, well, except Nate is more popular. We said Mark Lean. That's why him and Undefeated are best friends forever. Yeah, shout out to that relationship, bro. Shout out to Mark and
Mark Lean.
Fuck off.
I think he's trying to say lying.
Oh, Mark is lying. No, but imagine it, Ignacio. You get off the job, you're fucking tired. You go have a fucking beer, and the shop steward tries to bust a schlob with you. Like, Ignacio.
I'm with Mark. I'm fighting that motherfucker if he even tried it.
So the idea that you gonna keep hanging out with this guy, you gonna hang out with him after that. Like, all right, bro. So I know what you signed up for.
Because Broner's over there trying to kiss Tank, and Tank's like 5 more minutes of this, and I'm gonna get mad.
No. And the other thing is, like I said, a lot of these dudes, these fake tough street, whatever. Yo, listen, y'all just gay, bro. Y'all get duped. Y'all just gay, bro. Like, yeah, you just gay,
Niggas
bro.
be
Like,
boondock characters.
for
I'm
real.
sorry.
Like, you just.
That whole five more minutes will be bad. Like, oh my god, you come in my asshole one more time, I'm gonna get really upset.
Oh shit, that's wicked.
If you don't stop, yo, could you imagine that? If you don't stop pulling out your dick, AB, stop pulling out your dick.
Nah, Jules, because right when he blocked me, I had some more fucking heat for that dude, bro. I was kind of upset when he blocked me because I was gonna be like grown ass man walking around with anal beads around your neck. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, like you seen, he had the fucking like the
You seen the
shit.
shit?
It's like, yo, and no, I was gonna go
I had some heat for that nigga, bro.
I was gonna go in like, look at this fake ass Akuma over here. He got, but I was like, I don't want to keep talking to this guy. Like, I know you want to talk to me, and I don't feel like talking to you, bro. Like, but he really had the Akuma. Like, those look like anal beads before elephant, because he had the big diesel shits. It's like, yo, what kind of weird ass guy is you, bro? Weird ass guy, eyes all far apart, Kuma beads and shit. It's like, yo, B, I don't really want to argue with you, bro.
I can lie.
Like, who the hell y'all be arguing
I
with?
gotta respect that. Like, as far as bestiality goes, he's a fucking elephant, man.
I'm saying, bro, let that motherfucker. I'm just saying that it's like, and I'm gonna say this. It's because I kind of gotta say it, right? I'm gonna say that I'm not defensive over Spanish fighters for the simple fact they're Spanish. That's what I'm gonna say. I don't give a fuck about Ryan Garcia because he don't pay no bills around here. I don't give a fuck about Ryan, Resendiz, Zapata, Isak. I don't. These people don't mean a motherfucking thing to me. So you could talk about their book bag. I'm not going to say shit because I don't give a fuck about these people. You could talk about their shirt. You could talk about their mother. I'm not going like, yeah, this attachment, this parasocial relationship that you have with Javante Davis or Clarissa Shields, right? I don't have that with no one. You know why? Because I'm not a fucking loser, bro. I don't look up to none of these people, bro. They are just athletes that fight for money. They are not role models. They are not community pillars. They are not anybody I give a fuck. Listen, honest to God, I would argue over Chloe Bailey's ass crack before I would argue about fucking Ryan Garcia. Like, yeah, I don't fuck about Ryan, but I don't care about her ass crack. I don't care about that guy.
You know what though, Jules? The reason he got bent out of shape was because you can't say that shit about any of them dudes you just mentioned. Has any of those motherfuckers ever been photographed with book bags or painted nails or wearing dresses?
No, I asked him that way. I asked him that specifically. I said, show me a Mexican or Hispanic fighter that paints their nails and wears purses.
No,
he's like, I've seen plenty of you punks. Man, that's not what I asked you, bro.
Listen. The shit is that Zerto is gay as a box of fucking rocks. Like, that dude is gay as shit, bro. Let's just keep it.
Didn't he just get arrested?
That dude is gay as shit, bro. Like, yeah, let's scrap it, touch my asshole, touch my asshole. Like, that dude is gay, bro. And then the whole Sway Vargas, like, listen, I'm not saying that these people.
Oh shit!
I'm just Drew watched that video 7 times. How do I know? Because he tagged me to it 7 times. So I know he was watching that shit, right? So it's not that these people exist, it's that you don't get it. I don't look at actors, I don't look at athletes as nothing. Like, see, you got a parasocial relationship with these public figures because you're a fucking loser. I don't need to identify with nobody. I don't give a fuck about none of these people. George Lopez, Teofimo Lopez. I don't know none of these people. If they start sending me some money, all right, then we're gonna have to fight. But until that happens, right? Fuck about none of these people. You understand
that? Shit supposed to be like that when you were little nigga. Like when I was young.
And I think that's. I'm glad you said that, Trey, because that's something my grandmother taught me. Like, bro, these people don't give a like it's I don't know, it's just a common sense thing to like, yo, it's cool to like an actor, or it's cool to like these public people that do public shit. But I don't have a parasocial. I'm not gonna rush today. You better stop. You gotta man, you better stop. Like, yo,
that shit be scary, man. That shit creepy as hell. Oh,
it is, bro. It's like, dear Tank, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling. I want to put my dick and my balls in. Like, yo, what's the matter with you, fam? It's you.
What's that?
You know how dedicated you gotta be arguing from yesterday, it's about 10 p.m. Let's say, till today, 5 p.m. about Tank's book bag.
What's that Eminem song? I don't know. I can't think of the song.
That's
Stan. All these niggas like that.
Tank,
This shit creepy.
I wrote you, but you still ain't calling. I want to put my dick and my balls in. Yo,
calm down. I just got off of work, man.
Spread my ass cheeks out so I can catch all day.
Right, like shit, and it was like an army, like it was all these, and I could tell, like, yo, listen, fam, like the dude that used Lil Uzi Vert, yo, listen, man, I don't really like grade motherfuckers or nothing like that, but Uzi is an ugly little motherfucker, like that's an ugly little motherfucker, like on God, like that is an ugly little motherfucker.
Did you put a diamond in his head,
motherfucker?
I ain't gonna lie, Ring. I'm a part of that age group. I used to listen to. I listen to.
But you not fucked up in the brain, bro. You not fucked up. I could tell off top. You're not fucked up in the brain. Now here's what I'm saying, right? You know, motherfuckers know Idris Elba can pull some bitches. Motherfucker know that. Like, he get the bitches, man. He get the fucking bitches.
For sure.
So when I look at a Uzi, I know that, okay, what happened? Why he look like that? You see? And if you using him on your profile pic, I can only deduce, damn, you must look worse than him. Cause you hiding behind him.
Gotcha. Wait, who got Uzi on their profile pic?
It was one of the dudes defending Tank. He got a. I'm like, yo,
fucking mongoloid.
Yeah, one of them. Yeah,
one of those. I'm like I said, and Uzi is a little homo too. Like I don't know for sure, but ain't he a little homo? Like he like a little homo.
He got.
We still got the diamond in his forehead. We still got the diamond in his head. Do y'all know?
Nah, he took that out.
Nah, that shit. If I remember correctly, that shit
Thanos took that shit.
Your way.
Nah, I wouldn't.
That's some devil shit right there.
I'm gonna tell you some shit right now. If it's me, I wouldn't even rob Uzi for the diamond. I would punch him in that shit. Like,
Nah, you gotta do like Thanos did in Infinity War.
No, because if you take it out, it's going. Yo, do you understand how much that shit gonna hurt if you punch him in that shit, bro? Like that shit is gonna really hurt. Punch him dead in that shit, bro. Shout out to motherfucking Luis. Mark is leaning in, LOL, and coming back for seconds. You heard that shit, Mark? You can
Fuck off, Luis.
Listen,
stop.
Bro,
you better not be having homoerotic fantasies about me, boo.
The real shit is.
Did you just call him boo?
What the hell?
I said full.
What I wanted the current theme for the night is, you know, I was just scrolling through stories yesterday, and what I noticed about a lot of the stories in the American spaces is all gossip shit. You know what I mean? The Schofields are doing more interviews. Broner has cirrhosis. Broner has cirrhosis of the liver. Javante went to the party.
Yeah.
Ryan is talking shit. Rolly does not have a fight. Shakur and Keyshawn is throwing a housewarming party. It's like, yo, what is y'all doing? What is y'all doing?
Yo, that should be irritating. Nothing about boxing.
That's what I meant. They're like, yo, there's no like if I want boxing news about credit to Oshaki and Raymond, because they fighting. But the majority of the news was really just all bullshit and gay shit. Like, most of this shit is bullshit and gay shit. Like, fucking Keyshawn bought a new house, and that's literally what the news was. Of Keyshawn, he bought a new house. I'm not mad you bought a house. I'm not no good.
You're supposed to buy a house though, nigga.
That's what I mean. And I'm like, all right, Keyshawn bought. All right, well, he bought a house. Okay. And it's
breaking news. Ryan Garcia paid his taxes.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
shit like that though. Since you supposed to be.
He made a sandwich. He wiped his ass.
Breaking news. Fucking
he
Ryan
woke up
took
today.
off. Ryan's tires don't have no tread, so he's going to AutoZone. Like, I
okay. O'Reilly.
I didn't know the right fight, by the way.
Yo, how fucking How fucking retarded is it that we literally all said David would be going up to Cruiser, still talking about Canelo? Yeah, I stepped
No,
in there for.
and it's because the media. I mean, I saw the recent interview that he did in Mexico, and yes, while they do keep Canelo's name in their mouth, in that interview, the dude asked him about Canelo. The media is partially responsible, and it's because of what I said. Y'all not interested in David. Y'all don't give a fuck about David because the moment you see him, no, porque Canelo, ¿qué opinas de Canelo? ¿Oíste lo que Canelo dijo de usted? It's like, well, why are we still doing? Still got questions about Canelo? Yo,
because when David was like,
wait, who the fuck is making all that noise? Don't stop now.
Oh no!
If you want to believe me, don't give up. Don't. As soon as I say this shit,
don't stop now. When David was like,
can I say something?
When David was like, "Oh, every time I get a new belt or I beat a new fighter, like Canelo's like always there." I'm like, "Do you see this nigga like a fucking an aura figure of him just watching you all the time? Like, what the fuck is that? Where your obsession comes from?"
But the thing is,
if I was Canelo, bro, I would just start trolling that guy. Like, I get a helicopter and just hi, David. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Because I mean, I'm the most important part of your career, bro. You don't have a career without me, bro. If you not bringing me up, they bringing me up. You see? I'm the most important part of David Benavidez's promotion. Without me, there's no David Benavidez. Go ahead, bro.
If I was Canelo, I'd ride into the ring on his fucking horse. I just do that, wave at him, and just ride back down.
Yeah, like imagine if it's round one of the David Benavidez fight. It's round one. And here come Canelo with that big fucking horse, and he's just running laps.
Every day I'm hustling.
It's ping, ping, ping. Yo, no, wait, imagine the scene. Ping, 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 and they about to fight, and then here come Canelo on that big fucking horse, and he just running around the ring on a big fucking horse, bro. Like, you might as well, bro. Like, they're not going to stop talking about you. You might as well.
But the thing is, I feel like with the interviews,
Uzi Vert nigga over there trying to repost that picture, like I didn't make it my timeline photo. I'm like, bro, you're not gonna shame me with something I willingly posted.
Bro, should have said. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, Jose.
But my thing is, like, it's funny that you brought up the interviews and shit, because like, yes, the media constantly keeps asking him, but I think it's also David's job to be like, bro, I'm done talking about that dude. I'm trying to move on, trying to make my own shit, you know.
And I could see,
he could easily shut that shit down. Like, I'm fucking it. I don't want to talk about him anymore.
Of course, at the moment that he wants to stop talking about that shit, you stop talking about that shit. The moment you want to stop talking about that shit, you let them do that. But now I really believe that now, because I'm real good at reading people and shit, and I could see the sadness. Remember, this event that they went to in Mexico was supposed to be a commemorative event to give him a commemorative title, but he didn't look happy. His daddy didn't look happy. And I think it's because they realize, you're fucked, right? You're fucked. Y'all can't get back to 75. Y'all know that. So you stuck at Cruiser, and there's nobody up there to fight. Who you gonna fight? I said it in the last. Who are you gonna fight, fam? It's only one
Jai, but
money
he gonna
fight
whoop your
there.
ass.
And that's the only fight that's worth any money. And the situation is so shit that let's just say you fought Jai and you won. You know that you would still be fucked, right? I don't think you'd win, by the way. I'm not saying that. But your situation is so fucked up that even if you had that fight and won that fight, you're still fucked. There's nobody else up there. What are you gonna do? There's nobody else up there, bro.
Well, let's just say like y'all know that Ryan Rosinski CBS match. I believe Ryan Rosinski is gonna win that fight, and if he actually destroys CBS, David ain't gonna fight him either. That's gonna be another person he's gonna swerve.
I mean, it's more in the sense that, and I said this, you weren't here for it, Jay, that a big part of David's problem is you insist on fighting on pay-per-view, and that creates a lot of problems for you because, well, there's not a lot of pay-per-view worthy fights
the
in the cruiserweight
opposition.
division.
You got the
There
opposition.
Exactly.
ain't a whole lot up there for you to be charging people $75 to see it. So the moment you made a decision to go up there for Zerto, you fucked yourself. Ain't nobody
Anybody
up there.
know those? Anybody know the Zerto numbers? Do we? No, no one.
Ain't
No,
nobody
but
know all that
Hey,
shit.
we were
That
talking
nigga
about that
David stuck
last
between a
live.
rock and a hard cock.
You want to know what makes that worse? Is that he was outsold by a very large margin by a fucking super bantamweight in the AM hours over in Japan.
How the fuck is a 122-pound fighter bringing in a $32 million gate, and we
That's
still
it.
don't know what your fight, and we still don't know what your fight did, and you was right here, and we
Hey,
don't know.
Ray, you told me that
I
on the
know, but
last live.
he's the
That
face of
32
boxing in
mil is
America, though.
crazy.
He's the face of boxing in America, though. We're supposed to believe that, though.
No, and then it's another thing about the media. You know, I see Two Tone is calling him the face of boxing. I don't know why you doing that goofy shit. I don't know why you
I ain't
doing
gonna
that
lie, I
goofy
can't get
shit.
with the two-tone shit. I can't get with that shit. That shit.
No, look. The shit is
Two
he say
tone,
funny
that's
shit.
the fat one, right?
He say funny shit. He say funny shit.
Definitely.
But the shit is now you trying to create your own stories. You trying to create your news. Like, no, he not the fucking face of boxing. What the fuck are you talking about? How is he the fucking when the fuck you ever heard of a face of boxing that makes less money than everybody? You make less than Canelo, that's obvious. But you make less than Inoue, you make less than AJ, you make less than Fury, you make less than Derek Chisora. You the fucking face of boxing? Derek Chisora get more money than you. But
Hey,
he the face
Jules.
of boxing. Go
He
ahead.
can always go up and get knocked out by Frank Sanchez. I'm pretty sure Eddie Reynoso would take it.
I mean, bro, that
Hey, Ring,
to
I had
me,
a
let me say this. To me, and I know this is gonna sound like a hot take. To me, David's career is already over. To me, like, yeah, you're not gonna fight Jai. You're not like, I know you're not. You're not gonna fight that dude, and
You're not going to
gonna
heavyweight.
You're not going to like heavyweight, and you're not going to heavyweight. To me, his career is already over. And it wasn't me that said this. It was about a week ago. Somebody else said it. I forgot who. That David might retire young. And it's like, I'm saying, what is he gonna do?
You know,
Probably before he takes an L, because all he's going to do is he's just going to be matched carefully now. Now that he's at cruiser, just going to be hold the
well,
belts
like
hostage.
32,
I don't
33.
yo, listen, Andre Ward retired at 32, my
Yeah,
friend.
that's why that was my example. That's why I said, yeah, 32, 33.
Rocky Marciano, I think, too.
Right? Like, it's not uncommon that a fighter might retire, you know, in his early 30s. And I'm like, it's simple. It's just that you want to fight on pay-per-view, and you are not in a division where you could do that. And the reality that American boxers now have to deal with, they all came up thinking that I'm gonna be on pay-per-view. They all came up thinking that. Oh, everybody thinks that shit. And you finding out, yeah, but a lot of y'all don't belong on there. So you could charge $75 for the shit. Go ahead if you want to do that, but people ain't gonna buy it. You finding that out. You know?
Jules.
That's why they try to blame Floyd. I don't blame that shit on Floyd, dude. Like,
No,
I do, but I don't.
Before I pass it to Herb, the thing is, Floyd's pay-per-views sold. With pay-per-views, the ends have to justify the means. So if you do a fight, a Mosley fight, and it does $1 million, well, the ends justified the means. You see? It's sold. People bought it. They like Floyd. They don't like Floyd. When you did the fight, did people buy it? Yes, then it was worth doing. It's the same way with Canelo. For as much peeing and shitting and crying over the Berlanga fight, yo, dog, when they did that shit, 600,000 people bought that shit, my guy. Don't tell me nobody wanted to see it if 600,000 people bought it. Same with the Bivol fight. Same with the motherfucking Munguia fight. You can't and that's what I see on the internet. Like I seen Punch Drunk shit. Punch Drunk was like, oh, Canelo said he want to pass the torch to Munguia, and it backfired. And I'm thinking, backfired how, bro?
Bruh.
He's literally
He another one. I can't listen to these niggas. I don't listen to none of them. They all like.
I'm like, how does it backfire when he getting more money than the only person in sports Fuck boxing. The only person in all of the sports that's getting more money than Canelo is Ronaldo, bro. So where did it backfire, bro? What he's making too much money. Like, what's the consequence here, bro? Make sense. Like it backfired. How the fuck did it backfire?
Niggas don't pay attention. That's why you can't listen to that shit, man. That shit.
Yeah, like how it backfired. You understand that he made more money now than he did the year before? This is how it backfired. He made more money.
Wait till he comes back against him,
I
Billy.
wish my life backfired like that. Jesus.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, like, I wish I should have. I'm gonna pass the torch to Mark then. Hopefully that should have backfired. Like, yeah, get some fucking money. Fuck it. If these are the consequences, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jay Flint. Can you explain to me the whole deal with Canelo versus Yildirim? Did he request him or did the WBO order that? David's fanboys bring that up a lot. No, I'll condense it for you. Avni Yildirim was originally David's mandatory challenger. Canelo didn't request him. He was originally David's mandatory challenger, but David lost his title on the scales and Yildirim stayed the mandatory. So after Canelo fights Callum Smith, Yildirim was there and he wanted a fight in between the Saunders fight and the Smith fight. So he got Yildirim out the way. That's the story. But was he the mandatory? Yeah, he was already the mandatory before Canelo got the BC. He's already the mandatory.
Who's driving through traffic?
Who the fuck is in the glove compartment of their car? I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. Herb, lead the way.
Yeah, I was saying that well, Turkey wants to fight, right? Turkey wants to fight, Jive wants to fight, but I'm not gonna get a hard on just because of that, because I know David doesn't really want to fight like that, and then not to mention he's advised by the fucking resistance in boxing, fucking Al Heyman. So, and Al don't really want to make these fights. Al been holding up fights forever in the whole boxing scene. He's been holding all these. These are the reason why we don't get a lot of fights. So, with him advising David, I doubt we're going to get that fight. So I'm not even going to really get too hype off of that, whether Turkey's involved or not. You know.
Is Samson Lukowitz still on David's team?
He is. He is. Yeah.
Oh my god, that fat motherfucker.
No, there's no point in getting excited about that fight because we've been saying it ad nauseum. It's not going to happen.
Nope.
Like, good lord, if Caleb Plant didn't get his ass whooped and knocked out by Canelo, I don't think Dave Benavidez versus Caleb Plant would have happened.
Type shit.
No, but it could have happened before. I mean, but Luca was no. We need time to bid the fight and da. Okay, all right.
We wanted to be on pay-per-view.
Yeah.
But when they fought on pay-per-view, none of them had belts, and the pay-per-view flopped. So what the fuck?
No, but you didn't want to do it when they were both unbeaten champions, though. That's when the fight that's when you wanted to wait, though. That's what made sense. So yeah.
Honestly, when Jules said he might retire early, I was like, for what? Like, he could still get some paychecks beating up bums, but then it's like, are you really getting that much money, though? Is it worth it to fight nobodies at cruiserweight?
Oh,
I mean, it is if he's going to stay safe.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, without a legit guys, eventually he's going to get fucking stale and he might get beat.
But then again, I mean, because y'all know how it goes with the PBC. It's like that shit could backfire. Easy matchmaking can backfire.
Exactly.
Like just eventually, you know what I'm saying? You think you're taking an easy one, then out of nowhere, because this guy just comes out,
Yeah, I don't know. I think Jules might be onto something. I think that fucking guy might just be like, you know what? I don't need this shit. I'm good. Like, my legacy is set. I can retire a 3-division champion. You know, he'll say that bullshit.
3-division, my ass. He didn't fight nobody at 175. Get the fuck out of here.
He didn't fight nobody at 68 either.
No. Hold on. He fought Anthony Durrell.
Yep. And David Lemieux. And Ronald Ellis.
And Boo Boo Andrade.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Jeez.
He even fight doo-doo Andre.
Bro,
Andre, they
David
fought since,
Lemieux
man. Is Andre retired? He retired 80.
Yes.
He ain't fought
He
since.
might as well be.
Brother, who
I don't even know
He,
why
he would rather
David
sit
even
in his
fought him.
car arguing with Ness than to fight.
Yeah, Canelo didn't fight me. Canelo didn't fight me either.
bro, I'm looking back at the super chat. I know Jules already answered it, but everyone when they bring up that Yildirim shit, that pisses me off. Like David Benavidez didn't fight fucking David Lemieux. That was the most shameless shit I've ever seen.
One of the
Like,
biggest mismatches you will ever see, ever.
You brought a dude up from middleweight who Triple G basically crippled, and then Billy Joe Saunders humiliated afterwards, and then you did that. You shameless piece of shit.
I think that was for the interim title too, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, Jason. And honestly, I'm not speaking in defense of David, but David Lemieux, he was at super middleweight for like 2 or 3 fights before he fought David. But I mean, but bottom line is it was still a cherry pick nonetheless. I mean, he didn't belong up there anyway. I mean, because I don't think he could even make middleweight anymore. And it was even more shameless for David to choose to fight him. But yeah, he was up there, like I think for a couple fights before he did fight David. But still, either way, that was a shameless like mismatch. And it's crazy he did that.
Yeah, Brim, take away fucking Andrade and Plant. His run at super middleweight is garbage.
Trash.
Yep.
Who was the dude that knocked him down at 168? I forgot.
Ronald Gavril.
Yeah, Gavril. Yeah. No, and he had to beat that. He had to fight that guy twice.
He had to fight him twice. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. His run at 16 was straight garbage, and everyone acts like he beat a bunch of killers.
Exactly. It's like people like keep in mind, like Zurdo is only the second reigning champion he beat. You know what I'm saying?
Because he got his belts by he got his 168, 170. He got those by email, right?
Well, the 68 belt he beat Gavril for because that shit was vacant.
Yeah, right. Yeah, okay, right. Yeah, but then he lost it, and then he got it
Yeah,
back
then he
again by
lost
email.
it.
The second time that he got it by email, right? Or,
yeah.
Got it. Okay, for sure.
Now what I'm gonna say is I do think that Tank is going to see some time. I was wrestling with it before, but now I kind of think like, yeah, they're gonna get him. They're gonna stick it on him.
Good.
I think they are because they keep.
I heard they're not gonna do no bond for him.
Yeah, if that's what I heard. I think he's gonna do some time. I do, but like I've been saying, it won't be a lot. It won't be a lot because it's not a homicide case. He dragged the bitch with a big butt down some steps.
Yo, Jules, did you read the article about that whole situation where I guess in February his fucking team told the judge, "Oh, you don't need to put a warrant out. He'll show up in person in court." And they took it away, and then he never did. So she did the shit again. She put a warrant out on his ass. And
she's the one he told, yo, I want to go to France. No. He told the bitch, that's Judge Althea. He told Althea, yo, could I go to Japan so I could take in the culture? And it's like, homeboy, you are on house arrest. Like, are you serious, bro? Like,
he said that to the judge?
Yes.
That shit for the Olympics, right? It was that Olympic shit, right?
No, the Olympic shit. See, this the shit. The Olympic shit, they let him do it, and I don't know why. Like, I never understood
that
why
nigga's
they
not
let
an
him do
Olympian,
that.
dude.
He not an Olympian. It's real Olympians I could have sent over there, like Shakur, like Keyshawn, like Clarissa. Like you could have. It's Olympians. Andre Ward. It's real Olympians that you could have sent over there to talk to them that won the. They won the silver. They won the gold. You gonna send Javante, who's on house arrest. So no wonder. He thought like, oh, they letting me rock. So he goes to the bitch and he said, yo, I want to go to Japan to take in the culture. And it would be like he wrote it on a note for the bitch. And the bitch said no. Like, what the fuck? Like, no, you on house arrest, homie. So I think at this point, she's tired of him, is what it is. It's like, yeah, like this little dude keep getting into shit. This little ass guy, he keep getting into shit. He keep beating up all these big butt bitches because that bitch. Every time I see that video, I'm in awe of like, yo, this bitch ass.
Hey,
Hey, you talking about that one you had on that relay? On the relay, I
Yeah.
seen that was the first time I seen that shit. I was like, hey,
hey, I've never
this
seen a
nigga
video
funny.
of him on the streaming with AB and them, and one of the dudes all like telling Tank like, "Don't, hey, chill, don't take the girls, don't take my girls." And I commented to like, he ain't gonna take them, he gonna beat their asses.
He ain't gonna take him. He gonna take AB to the back. If anything, like he ain't gonna take. Don't worry about them girls. He ain't
Yo,
worried about
Harry,
them.
The girls just there to
Hey,
watch.
there was this one shit. AB was making me laugh though, but there was this one shit where Rampage Jackson, because he was streaming with them, and he brought him to the house, and this motherfucker Dean the Great, he went to the strip pole, and then he tried to jump on the pole or something like that, and then what's his name was all like, "Don't
Yeah,
fuck
see,
with the
they think
pole,
that
don't
shit
fuck with the
funny
pole,"
though.
and then AB was all like.
Yeah.
And AB was all like, "Oh, I wanted to see you do the pull so I can see you clap that ass." I was like, "Fuck
Yeah.
AB."
Telling you,
Hey.
yo, but motherfuckers see, motherfuckers think I'm playing when I say like, yeah, the shit funny, but I'm dead ass. Like, yo, all them dudes is gay, fam. You don't understand? And they trying to convince you. They trying to convince AJ, yo, AJ, it's okay if you touch Ignacio on the butt. That ain't nothing. That's what they trying to convince you of. You understand? You
That shit
understand
crazy.
that?
Motherfucker, why are you picking me?
Shit crazy.
Fucking
I'm
asshole.
in that
get
age
this
group
one.
though. They think that shit fun. They think that fruity shit be funny.
Ignacio.
I'm telling you,
That shit crazy.
I'm trying to tell you, they are trying to acclimatize the environment to where motherfucking young motherfuckers do all this, because you know these young motherfuckers are susceptible to all type of shit, and they really trying to convince them like, yo, yeah, it's okay if you go do this fruity ass shit. It's
Yeah.
okay if
Fucking
grown up
Go be a
fruitcake.
feminist, young man. It's okay.
No, you know what I
like
seen?
legit.
I seen AB with Neon, and Neon, his AB was all, "Let me see your gum," and Neon take his gum off, and AB threw that shit in his mouth. I'm like, fucking, even Neon
See
was
what I'm saying?
struck. Like, what the fuck? This
No,
motherfucker
we
took my
throwing
gum
hands
and threw
right
it in
there.
his mouth.
We scrapping right there.
And it's the shit that these motherfuckers been homos. It's like the music industry shit, and this is a big part of the reason I fell out of love with the hip hop shit. Yo, all that shit is fake, my guy. All that Escobar talk about you didn't move no fucking bricks, bro. The real
For
guys that
sure.
got the bricks that move the fucking bricks is literally in South America, bro. That's you describe like you at the most. You sold a couple of nicks and a couple of dimes or a couple of OZ at the most.
Yeah,
You know,
you feel me? You ain't,
Yeah, for real.
so
you ain't
like you
jugging for real. Yeah.
and
For sure.
how I know? Because I watch a guy sell a little bit of crack, and this is in the era of when everybody wanted to be a recording artist. Like I knew how to work the tactic, the MIDI, the Fruity Loops, and all that different shit. I worked in that very briefly. And you'll see a guy, he sells a little bit of crack. He jumps in the fucking booth. Yo, I got all the crack on the Eastern
Yeah,
Seaboard.
it's
Seaboard.
it's a whole movie. So, hey, nigga make a couple bands. It's a whole movie. It's over with.
Legit, like so a little bit of crack. I'm Nino Brown in your town. I be around. Like, oh,
They touch a profit.
Motherfuckers be digging
They
their El Chapo and
superstars.
shit.
Yo,
Boys gotta
Jules,
fake it till you
why
make it,
don't remind me?
man.
Why don't remind me of like years ago? It was back when I was in my early 20s, and my cousin. It's like he's not a street dude by any means, and he was having a just you could say a disagreement with just somebody he knew, and out of nowhere he went, "I got heat for that nigga." I'm like, bro, you ain't have no way, you ain't got no guns. What the hell you talking about?
my God. I was listen. While I was doing this shit, right? While I was doing this shit, it was this cute Caribbean bitch, right? This cute, gorgeous Caribbean bitch. I used to work in a supermarket called D'Agostino's. There's another guy I knew. He wanted to be a recording artist, and he actually had the setup in his house to record music. He you know, it was makeshift, but it was really good. Like he got good sound quality out of the equipment he had, right? So he's just Jamaican bitch. She's fucking gorgeous. Like she's sexy as shit. But you know, this is a cashier. You understand this shit? This is a cashier. She get in there. I sell all the cocaine, all the cocaine. All the like. Oh.
Yo.
Bombo clot.
Bombo clot. Faciol. You know, and that's when you kind of start, maybe, you know, because it's like a spell, man. I swear to God, it's like a spell that, you know, you fall in love with the music because the music is good. You know, you fall in love with it, and it kind of take you a while to wake up that, yo, dog, this is all bullshit. This is all bullshit. You know,
Yeah, it's
if
not
anything,
real. I mean,
it's
yeah.
not real, bro. It's not real. And you'll have the because there was guys that was legit, and I always come back to this. You know, the Locks was legit. They and it's not that guys aren't connected. The guys are connected because they're usually used to launder drug money. So they're connected. Yeah, they're connected, but they not who they saying they is.
They buy the drugs. That's why.
Or they buy the drugs, but also they pay for protection. Cause like, a lot of guys pay for protection.
They around that shit.
They around that shit. So yeah, like they connected in a way, but they not who the fuck they saying they is. Like, nah, you ain't fucking Pablo Escobar.
Yeah, a nigga like Nas was perfect at that. His perspective was cool. You feel me? He the nigga watching everybody do that. That was a good.
And that's what he's a good like that. I'm not a Nas guy. I never been a Nas guy. I love drug rap.
I understand why. I get it. I get it. I understand why you not. I get it.
He want to hear fat beats and butt shaking.
I was when I was young. I was a Jay-Z guy. I loved when Jay-Z came at him. No, but he did sell a lot of crack.
A hustler. That shit a hustler though. He's just a hustler.
Jay-Z was legit. Jay-Z was legit.
Wasn't, bro.
Jay-Z was a late bloomer though.
Yes, he was.
My God,
Jay-Z was a late bloomer though, guys.
My God, Jay-Z was legit, but Ja Rule, Mobb Deep, no. Come on, fam. You got sickle cell. Who are you gonna fight with sickle cell, my God?
Hey, Ringo, as a rapper, Prodigy was nasty.
No, I give it to him, but as I got older, it was just it seemed silly. It was something in my brain that sort of switched on. It like, yeah, it's cool that you could make some words rhyme, but you talking this killer shit. This and
you ain't really.
And you literally got sickle cell, my God. Who are you gonna fight, bro?
Is this is a fucked up.
Is that before or you go to the hospital for treatment, bro? That you gonna go on the bank heist and shoot it up with the
everybody. Jules used to listen to Jules like Uncle Luke better than Nas. He want to see butt shaking.
No, but see who I like, who I still listen to. I'll still listen to Nelly. Cause Nelly was fucking these bitches.
Nelly got slaps though. Yeah,
he was fucking these. I'm going downtown, baby.
Hey, didn't he play that gay dude on The Longest Yard?
Nelly got hits.
Right. And when he started the singing shit, what's that? Because a couple of years ago he kind of switched it up and he went all in with the. I was thinking about her, that's my shit. Like,
yeah, just a drink. Yeah, I remember that. I was in middle school when that dropped.
Hey, that's a banger.
My head.
Bro, I love that song. And what I like, what I like about it. Look, I'm not saying that you can't talk the drug shit or that you can't be poetic. But you start to realize the way the small hats and the people in the industry literally use this music to acclimatize a toxic environment because you pushing that. Yeah, you are though. You pushing drug. But I'm in a sentence, bro. But I'm in a sentence, bro. You pushing that drug shit on people. You making little boys and little girls want to be strippers and drug dealers. Tell me I'm lying.
You are. These days, Reno is drug addicts. Like the rap.
I mean, when I used to rap, I used to rap about that too, but I wasn't doing that shit. I had uncles who.
When you used to rap, the only thing you rap was gifts.
Yo, listen.
Only thing you rap was gifts. You ain't rap shit.
Yo, listen.
Man, what the fuck? Get out of here! I'll battle rap you or something. Get out! No, don't make me diss you. Don't make me diss you.
Don't get your feelings hurt.
Brim, don't talk no shit, cause I could rap, bro. You ain't.
I know you can rap.
Brim, I got that West
Coast flow, buddy. I know you can rap. I've heard you rap. But you know I can rap though, and then I got somebody.
He actually can. Now I'm gonna say this.
None talk about he can rap. You couldn't even hold my jockstrap, bro.
Bro,
I'm gonna say that. My lyrics was always good. My format was always good, but I also realized being able to rap, believe it or not, your voice is an instrument. It ain't like you gotta treat it like a cello, a violin, or any other musical instrument. Rappers got a pitch. Yeah, cause like Method Man, for example, has a great instrument. You see what I mean? Like, nah, he do like his tone, like he got a good tone for rap.
Jules, I eat coochie to help my voice. Coochie help your voice.
It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
And then it's motherfuckers that you don't belong within 100 feet of a fucking booth. Freeway, that's you. It sounds like you drowned in a cat.
I didn't like the way he sounded, but Freeway is a good rapper though. But I don't like the way he sounds.
Freeway is wait. Freeway is a good example of what I mean. Freeway was lyrically, he was actually okay, but his pitch is like, yo, I can't listen to this for 16. I'm going to shoot the whole fucking Aldi if I got to listen to this guy for 16 tracks, bro. Like,
I came here for a reason. Jules, can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
I came here for a reason. Do you see the boldness of the IBF now?
What's going on?
They ordered the cruiserweight title fight.
Oh, you talking about with Vidal Riley, right? You talking about with Vidal Riley? We look.
Yep.
Wait, who we gonna look? We look because Vidal Riley, even before they stripped Jao Pataya, Vidal Riley was like in line to fight for the title. Now what they want to do is they want to let him fight for the vacant title against one of their other contenders. Initially, it was going to be Chris Billum Smith, but Chris went to Zuffa, so that's not happening. But yeah, I seen that shit. But I'm thinking, let it play out. Because all these months have passed and you just now doing this?
I thought David would have threw his hat into that mixed.
Vidal, I'm gonna tell you right now, Vidal ain't gonna fight him. He not because he not like Vidal not gonna fight him. He's not gonna do that. He'll get that belt, take it to the UK, and he'll be over there with that belt. That's what he'll do. Like, he's not gonna fight David. He got money. Vidal, most people don't realize Vidal is a social media influencer. He was already popping. He was already fake popping before any of this, to where I can't see him taking on a risky fight. Like, for what? That dude was already getting money. This boxing shit is not his only shit. Like, he was already getting money. So I don't really see him. I don't see Vidal. In other words, Vidal is not going to be able to lure David to the UK, and David ain't going to be able to lure Vidal to America. He probably got more money than you, David. He might.
That's true. That's what I'm saying. How is David not going to the UK? Like, bro, you don't want to be fighting in front of the stadium, bro. Like,
because he's a dickhead. Yo, he's a dickhead, bro. He's a Vegas fighter. Like, all right, be a Vegas fighter then. Okay.
Jules,
I mean, didn't David say like, "Oh, I'm not interested in doing Turkey's cards," but then like right after you fight Anthony Yarde on one of his cards?
Exactly.
You remember?
That's the only reason he did that.
He said, I want to focus here and I want to stay here and I want to be in Vegas because I'm a Vegas fighter. And next thing you know, he's in fucking Saudi. And next thing you fucking know, he's in Saudi with it. And it's like, yo, you.
Hey, Ren, because he got a name he like though. Anthony Yarde. He like, oh yeah, I'm about to cook this.
No. Well, listen, we know why he did it, but it just shows that, like, yo, fam. You think that people, and I think this needs to be stressed. You fake popular on the internet, but real people in real life, you know that not all, and I got to remind people of this periodically. You know that there are people that don't be on the internet like that, right? Yeah, there's a lot of people that don't be on the internet like that. My wife is an example. She don't be on the internet like that. I know a lot of people that are nowhere near on the internet as much as I am, right? Now, why do I say this? All the boxing fans are not on the internet. You know, the people that spend money to go to a fight, to buy a pay-per-view, they're not on the internet. So you only seem popular. But that's why you've been on pay-per-view 5 times and you ain't did shit yet. You internet famous.
For real. So you ain't even passed tape numbers.
You ain't walking on the street getting mobbed type shit.
Wait,
hang on. Speaking of fake rappers, Max Kellerman said something the other day that just pissed me the fuck off. I mean, I guess it's
he used to rap. You know that, Max?
Yeah, Max used to rap all the time, and he sucked at it. But he said there was like, oh, Usyk is still pound for pound number one over Inoue because the size difference and all that shit. And I'm like, you know that after what he did with Rico, would Inoue ever look that bad against Tenshin, who was a way better kickboxer than Rico ever was?
Look,
what are we doing here?
Look, the argument, like, I'm going to say this. Before Saturday, and you can check it because I uploaded it, I already had Inoue ahead of Usyk after the Junto Nakatani fight because of activity. I had already moved. I had already
That's true.
moved Usyk. Like you just don't fight often enough. You've been fighting once a year for like 4 or 5 years now, or something like that. And you just whereas this guy, he's literally getting out there defending undisputed, and he's doing it more often than you do. So eventually, I moved him off. But the thing is, I'm gonna be real. Muhammad Ali is the motherfucking GOAT. He is the motherfucking GOAT. You cannot convince me of otherwise. And he looked like doodoo with Leon Spinks. Leon only had like 4 fights.
I'm about to say like 5, 6 joints.
But I mean, he had all them wars too, though. You know.
It's but the point is that the point I'm making is, if the GOAT could look human, if Sugar Ray Leonard could get knocked down by Dick Eklund, if Muhammad Ali could look bad with Leon Spinks, why we doing Usyk like this again? I know why. Because he's not American.
Yeah, I'm about to say these niggas is bigots, Frank. These niggas is bigots, man. I swear.
That's what it is. Like if he was American, y'all would give him all the consideration in the world. But the fact of the matter is, America resents that the greatest fighters in the sport right now. Oh yeah, of course we had Crawford, but Crawford retired. Retired. So
And
right
you didn't
now,
claim him until after that.
Exactly, y'all shitted on him. I can't. He should have been bigger when he was active. Why wasn't he? Because y'all did. You guys stop interrupting round one. Y'all didn't push him. He was already undisputed at 140. Y'all didn't give a shit. You saw he was being ducked. Y'all didn't give a shit, right? So Bing, America resents that the greatest fighters in the sport right now are foreign. Yeah, they are. And the heavyweight division, yo, dog, we got bullied out of that shit. It hurts, but we got bullied out of that shit. Them big white boys
was our great white hope, and he got chalk lined.
Yo, them Brits and them big white boys from them cold countries, they bullied us. They did. It's state division now. We can't even take it back.
Yeah.
Hey, where's Broccoli from?
I just need Torres to slow down a little bit. He ain't look bad to me. You just got caught, man. So I'm gonna try to give him some fake grace for it.
I mean, that's the heavyweight division.
Broccoli is from the Democratic Republic of the Congo. But this what I'm gonna say. I saw what Beats said, and shout out to Beats. I love that fucking dude's channel. If you're not already subscribed to Beats, subscribe. Beats said, oh, they trying to say that the reason ain't no good American heavyweights is because they play in other sports. He said, so give Steph Curry a pair of boxing gloves and see what happens.
That's good. That's good.
No, and this is what I'm gonna say, that he touching on something that I'm saying. Yo, look, it's possible that the reason we don't have a deeper heavyweight division is because the American big man is playing other sports. Maybe. But I just think, honest to God, it's really not that, or not just that. It's that we soft now. You got to keep it. Yeah, we soft now, bro. We don't.
I mean, Jules, I can say something to that though, because look, MMA is the same way. The MMA heavyweight division in America is just like the boxing division. It's just ain't nobody there. Ain't nobody there. Ain't nobody there. We got heavyweights from other countries, but not America. You know, like
and boxing really.
Boxing is one of the, and I ain't saying it because I'm a boxing fan. It's just the reality that boxing is very difficult. It's very dangerous. The probability of success is actually very low. There's a lot of reasons that an athlete would be like, nah, I ain't doing that. I'm gonna go play golf or something. I'm gonna go hit this ball. I'm gonna go hit this ball with this bat. Right, type of shit. And the shit is, think about it. You could be a low-level NFL player and make a good living that sustains. Right. Whereas in boxing, the highs and lows are too dramatic. If Floyd Mayweather, who was the top earning boxer in all of the history of everything, could still end up going broke and end up getting scammed, fam, what does that tell you about boxing, bro?
It just tells you got to read. You got to learn how to read.
Shout out to my man. Shout out to my man SSS. I saw Oscar saying now Safar got the silver WBC. He's closer to getting a title shot. You think he could cause this Jai versus Noel deal to flop, considering his relationship with Suleiman? He can get Rob versus Noel, and I'll say this. It's not that I think he could cause the deal to go through. Money is what's going to motivate whether it happens or not. Money. How much money are you willing to pay Noel to fight Jai? Based on that, that's what's going to determine what the WBC does. If you turn Opataya versus McKalian into a $3 to $4 million fight, Robin Safar don't even come into it. He don't even come into it because the WBC is going to get bigger fees from that than Robin Safar. What he's doing though, what they are doing, Golden Boy, they just getting their pieces on the board ready. They're trying to find someone for David to fight because I think he's going to be working with them. If he is going to keep fighting, I think he's going to be working with them. I can't see what the PBC even has for you to do, bro. Anywhere, light, heavy, cruiser. What do they got? What? You might have to jump into bed with Oscar, but I'm not worried. Truthfully, I'm not worried about. Let me before I pass to Jason. Truthfully, I'm not worried about Robin Safar. What's going to determine what happens next, put simply, is money. As usual, is money. Go ahead, Jason.
When Oscar jumped up and down after Zerto got brutally knocked the fuck out, I'm like, oh, you piece of shit, Oscar. Your own guy just got knocked the fuck out and you're celebrating? Way to give the game away. Good fucking
That's
God.
true, bro. Oscar, I don't know. He's a weird dude, bro. He's just a fucking weirdo, bro.
Coke will do that to you, so.
Robin Safar versus David Benavidez. Yep, that's a big fight, all right.
Man, David gonna be fighting Jai's leftovers next. He just had Bivol's leftovers. Prior to that, he had Better Biev's leftovers.
Watch you about to fight Brandon Glanton next. How much you want to bet?
Bro.
He's with Zuffa though.
I mean, when has that stopped him? Like, remember, the whole Anthony, didn't he just go establish the whole Anthony Yard thing? Like, I don't want to fight on a Saudi card. I want to fight here in Vegas. I'm a Vegas fighter. I want to build up American boxing.
Hey, yo,
you want me to fight Anthony
that
Yard?
motherfucker's a pussy, bro. How you gonna say that? And you could have got the Callum Smith fight. You know, this is the same. Look, Callum Smith might be fighting Bivol soon. So if Callum Smith fight Bivol, this is a guy who already fought Better Biev, bro. David, why is this dude fighting the guys you should have been fighting, and you haven't yet fucking laced the gloves?
Dimitri Rowan. That's why.
No, it's worse than that, because if he fought Callum Smith like he was going to, because Callum Smith has a price range, and Turkey met it, and you couldn't without Turkey's help. And had you fought Callum Smith, and I actually have Benavidez beaten Callum Smith because Callum Smith can't fight anybody on the inside.
Yeah, that's true. I kind of had David leaning on that.
All you had to do was fight Callum Smith and beat him, and this whole thing wouldn't be an issue if you were actually serious about going to light heavyweight. Like, that's the other part of this.
I mean, if you look at it, bro, a lot of the 168 former champions, like Zerto, like Canelo, like Callum, these guys fought them Russians. They fought the Better Bievs. They fought the Bivols. But David is the only former 168 champion that moved up and hasn't fought any of them yet. So it's like, yeah, that just tells me you're straight pussy, bro. Like, how are these other champions fighting these guys? Like, all right, David's third fight was Anthony Yard. Callum's third fight was Better Biev. Like, what do we come on, bro? This is why I can't even respect David. Like, bro, you skipped you didn't even skip the line, bro. You just left it, bro. You went somewhere else. Like, yeah, bro, you're like a straight pussy, bro. You ain't fighting Jai, you ain't fighting Bivol, Better Biev. Like, I'm already knowing that these are fantasy fights, bro. These are fantasy fights at this point.
But Oscar will jump up and down when his own guy gets beat. His own guy, who had been loyal to Oscar for quite a while. They deserves each other. You deserve each other, Oscar. But
you gotta remember, that's the same guy who won't let Ryan Garcia go. So that should tell you everything.
Now that one, I'm kind of on Oscar's side with that, because like, you signed a contract, you piece of shit. Like,
but what I mean is, if he really was over the headaches and the bullshit, he could have just said, "Fuck you, I'm done. Like, go on your own and see what you do without me." You know, like, he could have done that, but he didn't, because he knows that he ain't got nobody there that's really worth a damn.
including Virgil Ortiz. No,
Yeah, I mean, at this point, Virgil's fucking shot himself in his own foot by listening to the dad and listening to his dumbass manager. Like he could have
Virgil is
just fucking.
fucked, bro. I mean, look. I'm not even because Oscar didn't even put Virgil in the fight. Like Oscar didn't want to put Virgil with Boots or not. Like, so it's even Oscar's fault too, bro. Why didn't you want to put?
Hang on. I'm pushing back on that. Because the whole issue was Oscar did have the fight ready, but he was only going to put up $3 million. And I use that word only in some very obnoxious air quotes. He said only $3 million. This fight's worth more than $3 million. Is it? I'm not even sure it's worth that much.
No, it's not. It's not. But the problem is that the market is so overinflated that guys like Boots and Virgil are not going to fight each other unless they're overpaid to do it. That's the only fucking reason why.
The market's overflated. They could have been on a turkey card. Basically, it could have been on a ring card.
Yeah, but what I mean is like Jason just said, if Golden Boy is saying, "Oh, it's only worth $3 million," Boots would have never done the fight. Him and Eddie are gonna go to Turkey and be like, "This fight is worth $7 million," and so they're gonna demand each one of them get paid that.
Boots is not even making that with Zayas though, so it's like I don't even know why he even I don't know, man. Like. I don't know, man. Well, they're all
the shit is Virgil's mismanaged, man. I mean, Virgil is a mismanaged fighter, man. He is like if he would have, I'm gonna say that he could have took the Bud fight, and he could have lost that fight and still been in a good position because motherfuckers don't care about an O. They care about the fight you put up. They don't care about an O. They care. Did you give him a good fight? Maybe you would have gave Bud a good fight. I think your ass would have got knocked out personally.
Well, I'm about to say,
yeah, I think.
I think you would have got knocked out. But if you would have did good for a couple of rounds, that's what it's all about. Like that's why I want to see William Zepeda fight because I knew you was gonna lose to Shakur. I said you were gonna lose to Shakur, but you still put up a good fight, and I want to see you fight other people. The dude that fought Abdullah, Sam Noakes. That's a British guy.
It was a good fight.
Oh hell yeah! Good fight.
Ring. I knew he wasn't getting knocked out when I was looking at him. I was like, bro, I don't think Abdul's still green. He not knocking him out.
Right.
He tough as shit.
So to bring it back to the center, Virgil's problem is they taking Rick Mirrigan because I blame him for most of the shit. He's taking a very American approach to this kid's career, and that's why he not going nowhere. Yeah, he unbeaten, but who fucking cares? Who even fucking care? Like unbeaten and you fighting who, bro? Unbeaten and you doing what, bro? You done been in 2 divisions. You know you on your way to 3. You know you are, cause you ain't fought in a minute. Time you fight again,
he's never been a champion.
And you still ain't
never been a champion.
You still don't have a title.
Never been a champion. And the other thing is, you're gonna end up going to middleweight, and guess what? You're gonna top out at middleweight. You can't go to super middle. They will fuck you up there, bro. You crazy? That dude from France, fucking Kevin Lele Sajo. I'm a guy like that will fuck Virgil. Like, yeah, you little homie. This is you are now. See, Virgil, America seems to dominate the skinny guy weights. What's the skinny guy weights? Welter, junior middle.
I say 154 and under. That I was gonna ask you that.
Yeah, like
where the American fighters at? Yeah,
they got a couple of guys. Once you start entering them grown man weights, where the guys on average is anywhere in between, they could be 5'8" or they could be 6'4", 6'5", like Osley Iglesias. That's a big motherfucker. What the fuck Virgil gonna do with him? That's a huge motherfucker for 168.
Get knocked out.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I think he lose. I think Iglesias lose to the top. Like out of the top 5.
No. Yeah, like if we gonna talk about the Cuban, I gave him a chance. I looked at him. I'm like, nah, you just big. That's what you got. You just
his big. Last fight. Yeah, I watched that. Cuban. Yeah, I was like, nah.
Boxing wise, on one end, I'm gonna say I like Hamza's boxing more than his. I like his boxing more than his. But you Pakistani, bro. I don't Pakistani chins. Them chins.
Hey, they hate Diego, but I think Diego beat both of them. Niggas don't like Diego. He born, but that don't mean shit, bro.
No,
He gonna win it.
listen, I said that same shit. You know why? Because Diego is not scared to be boring. He not scared to
Hell
stay
no,
behind
he
the
don't give
jab.
a man.
He don't care. That boring shit, being boring is what would win him. Like, yeah, he not gonna
Yeah,
take no dumb chances and get caught with no bullshit. He's gonna stay behind that
that's
jab.
what.
And
Yeah.
he's another thing is he with Buddy McGirt now. So I think we about to see a better Diego.
Oh,
For
he
those
with
that don't
Buddy.
know, yes, sir. He just hired
Wait,
him.
wait.
Yes, sir.
I didn't know
Diego?
that.
Pacheco. He
No,
just
that's
hired
good for
Buddy.
him. That's good for him.
Nice. Okay.
So
Good for him.
we might see a better Diego. So I ain't worried about it. Like, but I seen the Cuban, and yeah, you got a lot of knockouts over a lot of people that work at the Port Authority. Because he got a lot of knockouts. Like, yeah,
Man, that last dude he fought, he should got him out in 5. I think. Like, I think it took him a little long to get the last when he won the IBF. I think it took you a while to get him out. Took too
and
long.
I see the way that he punches. Like, that's something that I always look at. The way that a guy punches. Like, Errol was always very textbook with his jab. Like, if you opened up a book to study a jab, Errol was always very textbook with his jab. You know, it's not a bad jab. And then I would look at Bud's, and it's like Bud got that and more. He throws his punches a different way. I noticed it about Inoue too. Like, I love his level changes. One of my favorite things he does is he'll stab to the body, come in low, and then come over the top with the right. Right? These are
that
little
Cardenas.
things.
Yeah, the Cardenas fight when I started keeping English.
Yeah, like these is little things that fighters do well that I can already see what sets you apart. When I looked at the Cuban, I'm like, yo, this dude is a hot mess, bro. He's just a mess. Like, you're just a mess. You're just a big guy. You're just a really, really big guy for your division. Because your boxing is
Joel said Iglesias knocked out 16 Canadian Mounties.
That dude, I'm saying that dude up there knocking out beavers, bro. He up there knocking out beavers. That Bill Beaver dams, bro. Like I don't know. He knocked out a lot of people. I just don't know who they are. And hey, okay, that's great, bro.
He on that
McGee being him. So
that see, the thing is, you know, and that's why I love super middleweight, because they fighting up there. It's deep like 54.
It's a lot of fights. Yeah, it's a lot of fights.
It's deep, like I would argue it's deeper than 54, but they're actually fighting. Like you every so often you get a fight. With Munguia and that guy, man, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. Because
he on that shit he was on with Resendiz.
Yeah, but Resendiz is little, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
I never seen Munguia in a fight where he's the little one. I never see when.
I know that motherfucker fought at 154, huh?
Yeah, he gonna have to get on the inside. I feel like anybody get on the inside of that Iglesias though is over.
I agree with that, and that's why if you ask me, like, okay, who's a guy that might give Iglesias some problems if he don't get knocked out? Billy, because he's an inside guy. Sajo, inside guy.
Sajo, for sure.
Bektamir is like, that dude sucks, bro. Like, that dude. But if he could get inside, he could do something. Because a guy with arms that long, bro, if you get inside on him, he gonna feel crazy.
He can't do anything.
He can't do anything. So but Beck is ass. Like, that dude is like, that dude is trash, bro.
Speaking of Munguia,
what you think about Lester?
Lester needs to. No,
I mean, he ain't the biggest puncher, but he can.
No.
He can box, man.
He can box, but I see a problem. If you're talking about Lester versus a guy who's that much taller than him, I do see a problem, because Lester's a boxer, not a pressure guy. He's a boxer. Hang back, move around, counter. Well, you can't do that with a guy that's that much taller than you, bro. You do that, you're gonna get fucked up. Like, that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So,
I ain't gonna lie. I thought Billy was gonna cook him. He did better than I thought.
Mobili did better than I thought because I thought Lester was gonna cook him. That's what I thought.
Oh,
Mobili,
okay. Oh, you thought
Mobili's
the
a
opposite
pressure
of what
guy.
I thought.
Mobili's a
Yeah.
pressure guy. He's gonna come forward. I'm thinking, yeah, Lester's gonna hang back. He's gonna counter. He's gonna hit him hard. And they both did good. No, they both did good. They fought to a draw. They both did good. But I wonder because Lester fought after that. He looked like shit. He
Oh,
looked
talking
like
about the Pro
shit.
Box joint? Yeah, that
Yeah,
was.
he looked like
Yeah.
shit. I'm like, did
Yeah.
you leave something in that fight with Christian? Did something? Did you leave something, or because you
Maybe.
didn't?
I
You
don't think
didn't
he
look
wanted
in.
to fight that really though. Like, I don't think he took that shit like just a nigga.
Maybe
Man,
it,
I'm not.
I
I'm
think
not
he
doing that.
did
Anyone
because
who's
there was a
like, "Oh,
belt
he
on
didn't
the
take the fight
line.
seriously," go fuck yourself. You're a professional. You're supposed to take
Type
all your
shit,
fights
type
Well,
seriously.
there was
shit,
a
type
belt on the
shit,
line
type
where he
shit.
had
But
to
that's
take it
what
serious.
boxers do
Though
though.
no,
Usyk
no,
just
no,
did that
and the
shit.
shit is,
Like,
he was fighting
and
for the interim.
he could like when if you tell me that he was probably lax because everybody was on his dick after that, like oh shit, look what he did, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like he might have been lax, like it could be that, but it could also
you
be
still,
y'all both left something in that fight. Y'all both got hit a lot in
yeah,
that fight.
'cause,
Y'all both
yeah,
got hit
they
a
was.
lot in that fight. So
Yeah,
But
when
hang,
Billy
hang on,
probably did
Jules.
shit
When
there,
you
it's crazy.
when Canelo said like I'm gonna pass the torch to Munguia, and I immediately started snickering because you know my position on that. I tried to like, okay, let's seriously consider how would this actually happen, and I just came to this conclusion over and over again in my head. The only way I can see this happening is Canelo loses to a dude for the sake of argument. Let's say Mobili. And Munguia, you fight him next on Cinco de Mayo or something like that. And not only you beat him, you knock him the fuck out. That's the only way I can see.
Let me tell you something, Jason. That's because you're looking for it. One, you're assigning it to a single moment when that's not how that happens to become the face. That's not how it happened for Canelo. It wasn't a single guy that Canelo beat him, and that was why. It happened over time as the fan base grew. I'm telling you, even when he did 900,000 with Cotto, 600,000 with Khan, 325,000 with Liam Smith, and $1 million with Chavez, right? Throughout all these different fights he had, he was still not the face of boxing. It happened over time. As soon as you become the fighter who is being attached to the consistently biggest events around, that's how it happens. Now, this is tenuous. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but the way that it could happen for Munguia, it's not a single fight. If he fought Lester and he won, if he fought Christian and he won, and he fought Kevin and he won, and then you throw Plant somewhere in there, somewhere in between. He has a stay busy fight with Plant. He has a stay busy fight with Jamal, right? You start seeing how he could be. There's going to be guys out there that can beat him. No doubt about it. Just like there's guys out there who beat Canelo. But that doesn't mean he wasn't the face because he lost. Fucking Bivol took him to school, and he's still the fucking face of boxing. Bud took him to school, still the face of boxing.
It don't mean shit.
Yeah, true. I mean, Jules, I feel like this would happen because, people pass the mantle like we've seen before prior. Oscar passed the mantle to Floyd. Like I said, Floyd dropped the mantle. Canelo had to pick it up, and I felt Canelo picked it up around the time the second Triple G fight, around the time he left Golden Boy, around that time. Because 29, 18, around there, that's where I started seeing he started becoming the face of boxing. Like when you were saying with him, Amir Khan and Chavez Jr. and Liam Smith,
listen, this is how you know. So he beats Triple G for the second time. Golden Boy leaves HBO. They jump into bed with DAZN. The way you know he was the face henceforth, do you remember what DAZN offered him? Do you remember what they were going to pay him?
380 mil?
That's how you know.
380 mil.
Nobody in boxing was being guaranteed that kind of money.
Jules, he was the highest paid athlete too at that time.
That's how you know.
The highest paid athlete. Because I remember the second, after like 6 months later, it was a dude named Austin Trout in the Los Angeles Angels who got 4 something. So it was like, okay, he got like a couple more mil, 20 more mil than Canelo, but that was like 6-7 months after. But Canelo, when he got that, he was the highest paid athlete.
So Jason, you thinking about it in terms of what Jaime's limitations are, And I get that yeah, there's guys out there that'll beat him. There are already guys out there that beat him, but it's not that. It's the abundance of fights and his ability to have them. And don't just think of the super middleweights. He could end up fighting Yanni Beck, you know. He could end up fighting Carlos Adames. If Jaime wanted to fight those guys, they would take that fight, right? Kevin Lele Sajo, Christian, and add on all the other names. If Jaime wanted to fight Caleb Plant, Caleb would take that fight. Yeah. If Jermel wanted to fight him, or Jamal, whenever he comes out of rehab, same deal. So it's the abundance of fights, because what's consistent about the guys who went on to become the face, and I'm not saying that he's going to, I'm saying that there are some elements that are there. Oscar had a lot of people that he could fight. Floyd had a lot of people that he could fight, and he fought a lot of those people. The guy who becomes the face tends to be a guy who has an abundance of opponents, a lot of people they could fight, win or lose, until they eventually become attached with the most compelling fights in the sport. And that's Jaime more than David. David's up shit's creek without a paddle, bro. It's you got Jai, and that's it. That's all you got.
And that's a Zuffa guy, so you don't want to go
Jules.
over there. Like your words, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying you're wrong, Jules, per se, but at the same time, the ability does come into a little bit. You need to win a lot of those fights. Otherwise, no one's going to take you seriously. You'll just be the fun guy they'll catch when he's on. Like, oh, Munguia's fighting. He's always fun.
Of course. Like, I don't disagree with that. That, yeah, ability comes into it. So that's where you get into maneuvering. You know, that's where you get into, would he fight Osleys? No, he would not fight him. Big fucking Cuban for what, bro? Guy ain't even worth no fucking money. No, we're not fighting him. Would he fight Shiraz? Yes. Big British guy. Yeah, he hits hard, but he probably, you know, I think they see what I see. Yo, you hit this fucking guy hard, he goes down, bro. You hit this fucking guy. Yeah, he'll go down. They'll fight him,
Jason's
and they'll make money.
They'll know Jason's boxing equation. Mexican fist versus British chins equals knocked out Brit.
All right. Yeah. But it's the pay attention. Like, yeah, that's usually how it happens. Yeah. And if you have enough fights like that, right? Like, I'm not, like I said, it's a very tenuous evaluation, but I see the way that he could become that. There's not going to be a lot of guys that don't want to fight him. He's not going to struggle to get opponents, Jason. Munguia, that got knocked out by a Frenchman with 5 knockouts. Yeah, everybody wants to fight him, bro. Everybody will fight him.
He got knocked out with a Frenchman.
Yo, but he did. Like you got nobody. Nobody is sitting at the foot of their bed. Nobody is sitting at the foot of their bed biting their fucking nails because they got to fight Jaime. No, they all think they can beat him, so he won't struggle finding people to fight, and that gives him the ability to become the face. It's hard to become the face when people don't want to fight you because, all right, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You know. So
hey,
we'll
Rain,
see.
That's good.
Your relay earlier, you talking about Pitbull. I watched that one. I was thinking, what about him versus Sandor Martin? Because I think Sandor in the top 10 at 40, right? He got to be somewhere.
Sandor, because Sandor, you know, usually that matchup favors the guy like Isaac, usually. But where Sandor might get him is Isaac is very small, man. He's very small. And not only is he small, his feet ain't shit. Like, his feet ain't shit. His boxing ain't shit. Like, he's a pressure guy, but he's very low level as far as pressure guys go. So a guy like Sandor, yes, Sandor might get him. He might get him.
Yeah.
Unless Eddie could really but we talking about like what, Eddie going to turn him into Mike Tyson? Because that's what he would have to do. He'd have to develop a double, triple jab. He'd have to really learn the difference between chasing a guy around, because he still doesn't know what it is. Chasing a guy around and cutting off the ring. It's not the same thing. It's a very subtle difference, which is why so many fighters get it wrong. That don't just follow this guy, move with him. Don't follow him. Move with
Close
him.
that shit off. Yeah.
And you see that most of the time, most fighters actually don't do it. They follow the guy. They follow
Drag their fucking feet. That should be irritating.
So for Isaac, it's like it could, it could be good, but there's certain things that Eddie can't fix. He can't change that Isak is fucking
Not in one
tiny.
fight. Yeah.
Isak is tiny, bro. At 140, bro, that dude is fucking tiny, bro.
He'd be one of the smallest fucking champions ever if he won a belt there.
But you think Isak could be like? You think Reynoso could
No,
make
he had a
Isak
belt
like
at 140,
Canelo?
didn't he? Well, he
'Cause,
beat
Canelo's like
but the thing is that Canelo. That's a good question. That because Canelo is in the same position as Isak as a super middleweight in the sense that he's very, very small for that division, and that doesn't get said enough. That Canelo's tiny for super middleweight. That the guy can't be more than 5'7" or 5'8". But he is a better boxer than Isak. He's always been a better boxer than fucking Isak. Because Canelo's
everyone on this panel is a better boxer than Isak.
Oh my god!
So
Isak is a fucking barroom brawler, Jules. That's what he is.
He was boxing a little bit against Lamont, but Lamont is a B minus to B.
Yeah, but Lamont adjusted after like the midway point. He adjusted and he
did.
started settling into the fight. Whereas Isak, when I look at Isak fight, like I said in the video, it's like throwing shit at a wall, hoping something stick. He just going. That's what he gonna do.
He be throwing some dubs here. He be throwing some stupid.
Oh shit!
And he throws and God bless him. He throws what he can. Why though? Why does he fight that way? Because he's so small. He doesn't have a choice.
Little as fuck. Yeah.
What? What Mike Tyson could have been in the position of an Isak Cruz if not for the tutelage of Cus D'Amato. That Cus ingrained that double jab, that triple jab. It was not about landing it. It's about getting the other guy to do this. It's not about. I might not even try to hit you with this jab. I just want you to do this. Stop throwing at me so that I could get close to you. That's what you got to do for Isak. Like, you need to develop a good, consistent double, triple jab. You need to do that. You need to learn how to change levels. You need to learn how to slip, which personally, I don't think you can. I don't think you can learn. At this point,
No, it's too
I
late.
would not.
Yeah.
I would not bank on East. Like, yeah, if you don't know how to do it, yeah, you're not gonna do it.
Yeah,
How
he's
old
gonna
is
be doing the
Pitbull
same
now? He gotta be like about to be 30. Late
He gotta
20s.
be somewhere in. He gotta be close to 30.
think
Like, it's very hard to imagine a great, even a B level pressure fighter can slip some punches. Like a B level pressure fighter can slip some punches. Like, yeah, they slip and bring the other hand over, like some guys. Whereas Isak, like, nah, you just like Ignacio said, bro, that dude is a brawler. He's a barroom brawler, bro. In a bar fight, you want Isak next to you, but in a boxing match, nah.
I mean, he did. The thing about Roaches is like, I guess people want to see the rematch with him and Tank or but I mean, I don't know. I think Roach did enough to beat Isak, but I guess I mean, look, Lamont is his name, bro. He's always coming up short like a roach to a blunt. So I don't even know what to say about that. But
yeah,
I thought
he bought the fight Zapata. If he really, I mean, like, if he really end up fighting Zapata, that's a good fight, by the way, because Lamont actually fought in the last 12 months. Zapata didn't. But Zapata is a fucking machine. Like, if he come in here and he's throwing 8 fucking punches like he usually does, bro, like, yeah, I'm sorry, Lamont, you don't win this one. Not with this guy. Zapata's a pressure guy, but he's a better pressure guy than Isak. You came close to losing to Isak. You might actually lose to Zapata. Like, yeah, that dude is a fucking that dude got lungs like a fucking
his
fish, bro.
his IQ slept. He don't have the best defense, but when he throwing though, he's smart with that shit. I like how Isak. He just wasn't about to be Shakur though.
What weight is this fight at though?
35. 35 for
35.
BC.
So he's moving back down.
That's what that's the story. That's the story.
He might get fucked up.
No, Zapata will beat Lamont Roach because Zapata does this thing
Lamont's
Isak
gonna
Cruz
drain
doesn't do,
himself back
which is punch straight.
Because didn't Isak Cruz and him
another thing about Isak's, Isak B level pressure fighter, in my opinion. I would grade him as a B level. He's not up there with Artur and he's not a Mike Tyson and just that grade of pressure fighter. He's still missing a couple of things, but his hooks, they are tight. Like, yeah, you look at him, his hooks are tight.
Yeah, he's solid.
Yeah, and that makes
but
a
Lamont
big difference.
Boxer puncher, so
Whereas with Isak, Bro, he out here. You could fit a couch in there, bro. Like what the fuck are you doing?
He throws windmill hooks, Jules.
Bro, like you look like you trying to put out a fire with them shit. Like, yeah, it's crazy. So
Yeah, he
Zepeda,
telegraphed.
Start the fire.
now on that note, I got gym in the morning, so I'm gonna see y'all on the next one.
Night, y'all.
Oh.
Peace.
Right.